This is a piece I did at Revolver, March 12th, 2021. So this is 2 months after January 6th. And then I say, one last thing. There's one more funny aspect of this case. Again, it may be nothing, or it may be a $300 elephant in the room, but it's interesting. Keep this in mind. Here's our suspect. Now, I don't believe this was even remotely anywhere close to like a racially motivated attack type thing. I'm not bringing race into it for that purpose, except to say that demographically, if you look at sales of Nike Air Max shoes, you just look at the demo sales, this is exactly what I published the very week the FBI put these tapes out. So for anybody who is surprised of the identity, but I noted immediately, first person to actually do a forensic investigation of these and publish about it. I said, so there's one more funny aspect of the case. It may be nothing, or it may be a $300 elephant in the room, but it's interesting. It's the Nike Air Max. Remember, there's a lot riding on this pipe bomb suspect being a Trump supporter. Time and again, we've been told these MAGA terrorists were white supremacists, or at the very least, anti-government, rural, exurban militias who probably also had sympathies with white supremacists. That's what they were painting January 6th as, a hillbilly insurrection. Rural folk coming in from West Virginia, South Carolina. The FBI is asking us to believe the MAGA mystery Unabomber was rocking Nike Air Max Speed Turfs, specifically black and gray with the yellow logo. They made a big deal about this. March 9th, 2 days before I published the article, they put this out. Seeking information. Look how big a deal they make about the Nike Air Max Speed Turfs. The only thing they ever drew detailed arrows about. Look, they're Nike Air Max Speed Turfs. Here's what they normally look like. Please, if this person walks like your aunt or has Nike Air Max Speed Turf urban streetwear, then we'll know that's the white supremacist who planted the January 6th pipe bombs. So I went, wait a second. It's the one actual piece of accountable, distinctive forensic detail that the FBI seems to have totally confirmed about the case. They made a very big deal about it, even putting Pepe Sylvia conspiracy theory meme, multicolored pointing arrows at the shoes. We know more about the suspect's shoes, and the FBI gave more detail on it than we know about the suspect's face or race, despite 39,000 video files they had. This quite peculiar shoe has been amped up by the FBI since the initial January assessments, then passed on wholly uncritically as key to solving the mystery by mainstream media stenographers of FBI press releases. From courts, Nike shoes may be the key to catching Washington riot suspect. We are talking about $300 top-of-the-line basketball football shoes here. The model identified by the FBI, which I tracked down, is the black, yellow, gray AV78950001. FBI didn't tell us that. I had to do the research. You can go to eBay right now and see what the market for that exact shoe is. $300 basketball shoes? We're told that this pipe bomber, MAGA bin Laden, we're being told, who planted 2 pipe bomb devices at the GOP and DNC National Party headquarters, was a hillbilly from the state of Georgia, just loved Trump. Wearing $300 predominant demo black urban wear shoes? How many disgruntled lower middle income out of town or Trump supporters spend $300 on street shoes? Then you've got the fact that any student of sneakerhead culture or basketball culture or urban hip hop culture will tell you in 5 seconds, if you live in the real world, the Nike Air Max is not exactly a typical Trump supporter shoe. And I embedded the story of the Air Max.
I feel like Air Max has been able to stand because of music. and hip hop and hoods everywhere.
I'm sorry. DJ, play that back. The one forensic detail you gave us, FBI, was that this was the shoe the Trump supporter was wearing?
I feel like Arab Max has been able to stand because of music and hip hop and hoods everywhere.
Hoods? So this white supremacist from Alabama, lower middle class, disgruntled, doesn't know his foot from his elbow, uneducated, just hates the media, Trump supporter, going to overthrow the government. That's a stereotype, right? That's what you were implying with all your high-octane media coverage about this being some mouth-breathing Trump supporter. As these elite ivory tower New York Times, Washington Post, Atlantic columnists were probably joking to themselves about how he could have even afforded the plane ticket to get there to plant the bomb. And he spent $300 on black urban wear branded shoes whose branding is on hood culture. And that's the one detail you know for absolute certain. No wonder you blurred the face out. No wonder you zapped the videos to black and white. No wonder you didn't give us any fucking video footage.